It was like a dream came true when I first met her. She was so pretty that I couldn't believe I was looking at a real person. A divorced man in his 40s came for a remarriage consultation and talked about his wife. Since he was so focused on appearance back then, he fell in love with his ex-wife at first sight. After trying so hard to win her love, he ended up getting married to her and spent a lot of money on luxury items and jewelry. As the wedding date was getting closer, she asked him to pay off her credit card debt, which was over $10,000. He asked her to cut it down on her shopping spree, but she got upset at him and told him he was petty. He agreed to give her $10,000 a month for living expenses under the condition that she will not default on her credit card payments once they get married. However, after a few months of time payments, her credit card payment was overdue again, so he had no choice but to pay it off for her again. Then, he tried to talk to her calmly or sometimes shout at her or cut up credit cards. However, none of those worked. She couldn't get out of her shopping addiction and continued to get another credit card and overspend. At the end, she even borrowed money from private lenders. So, he ended up getting divorced from her. His marriage fell apart since he was putting too much focus on appearance only. The common ground of marriage and stocks is that unknown factor. You don't really know what you are getting into until you actually get it into yourself. You get married or invest in stocks because you want to succeed, but the outcome often turns out differently than you expected. You will only find out what went wrong after the outcome is out, so you often fear the chance of failure. However, you can prevent bad results from happening to a degree without getting into yourself. Being shallow and fall for what you see outside in marriage and stocks often results in failure. After consulting 10,000 divorced people, more than half of them said that their ex-spouse was good-looking. Regardless of where they are from, this explains that most of them got married to their ex-spouse for their looks, then they got disappointed with them as a spouse. There was a woman married to a handsome gentleman, but the true side of him was revealed only after they got married. He was hot-tempered to a point where you can't carry on a conversation with him for more than 3 words. The luxury suits he wore when they were dating were all from credit card debt. She fell for him, since he looked kind, well-mannered, and wrapped in luxury goods. The key to marriage is to find the true side of a person, not the flashy and decorated appearance that is shown on the outside.